Welcome Inside the Lines. I am Greg Sussman. This is Frank Stanfield. Friday Night Knicks is here tonight. The Knicks are in Sacramento to take on the Kings. According to the FanDuel Sportsbook, they are an 8.5-point underdog. The total sits at 210. Both of these teams, they don't score a lot of points, which is obviously very good for the under.
Yes, it is, Greg. I'm looking at the total in this game, and so far this year, these teams have played to the under. They're 31-17-1 combined to the under so far. They are bottom 4 in both pace and scoring so far this season as well. And they faced off earlier this year, Greg, in a game that had a 214 total. They combined for just 205 points in that game. And I think one clear advantage for the Knicks tonight, Greg, will be in the rebounding department. They are 17th in the NBA in rebounding, 45.1 rebounds per game, while Sacramento is just 29th, averaging 41.8 rebounds per game.
We've spoken before how much better defensively Sacramento has been without De'Aaron Fox in the lineup. That continues tonight, although they do get some help back as Marvin Bagley returning to the lineup for Sacramento, and he'll have a tough task. As you said, the Knicks better rebounding the basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. And Marvin Bagley, his second game back from injury, his first game back, he had 11 points and 6 rebounds. Pay close attention to Marcus Morris, who just continues to light it up this season. Last game, 36 points and 10 rebounds. He is the Knicks' leading scorer at 19 points per game. I think that's going to be a really interesting matchup, Marcus Morris and Marvin Bagley.
Knicks will need to get off to a fast start tonight. The Kings are the best in the NBA at holding teams down in the first quarter, while the Knicks, they need to be better. Let's get to the Eastern Conference, Frank, because we're going to take a look at who we like to win the entire Eastern Conference and represent that conference in the NBA Finals. We begin with the favorite, which is obviously the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he has his team out to the best record in the Eastern Conference.
It's hard to bet against the Bucks right now, Greg. The way that they are playing right now, they are a plus 12.7 net rating. That is the best in the entire NBA. Giannis has just been ridiculous, 30.9 points per game on awesome efficiency, 56.4% shooting from the field. Philadelphia doesn't look right. I don't know that Boston has the star power. So right now, the Bucks are the favorite at plus 150, but sometimes it makes sense to take the favorite.
Absolutely, and this is one of those cases. There's nobody better than the Greek Freak in Milwaukee, and I have to say, we thought last year they would get there. They didn't. Revenge factor on their mind. We'll see if they can do it here this year. Let's move on to our Eastern Conference long shot, Frank. If it's not going to be Milwaukee, who do you like?
I think the Indiana Pacers are an interesting team. Right now, sitting at the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. They are plus 2,100 to come out of the East. And, they're playing well. They're a good defensive team. They are 10th in defensive rating so far this season. And they're doing all of that without Victor Oladipo. Malcolm Brogdon has been a breakout star for this team. And I think as they get Oladipo back, they might actually have a chance to make a run here. Who do you like, Greg?
I like the Miami Heat because nobody saw this one coming, especially the odds makers. You can get them at plus 1,400, and they are in the top 3 in the Eastern Conference right now. Jimmy Butler has completely changed this Heat team. We know what he can do to bring down a team, but here's what he can do to bring up a team. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Western Conference. We'll give you our favorites and a long shot. Stick around. More Inside the Lines coming your way right after this.
They say less is more, but we believe more is more. That's why we built FanDuel Sportsbook with more. More ways to bet. More ways to fund your account. More ways to cash in. And more ways to cash out. With payouts delivered straight to your bank account in as little as 48 hours. You want more? You got it. Join today and get a risk-free bet worth up to $500. FanDuel Sportsbook. More ways to win.
Welcome back Inside the Lines. Greg Sussman and Frank Stanfield. Frank, let's head out to the Western Conference where the top 2 teams, according to the FanDuel Sportsbook, they're in LA. It's the Lakers and the Clippers. Which one do you like better?
I like the Los Angeles Clippers at plus 200 here. We know that both of these teams are great defensively. They both have a pair of stars on their team. The difference for me, the Clippers have a 3rd and 4th option in Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell. I don't know that the Lakers have that player. Kyle Kuzma has not played great. Because of that, I'm taking the Clippers, Greg.
I don't know if they need another player. They have LeBron James, who goes to the finals every year, and my MVP, as I told you a few days ago, Anthony Davis. But if it's not one of these LA teams, who's a long shot that you like?
I'm going to remain consistent. The other day, I gave you Nikola Jokic as my long shot MVP. I'm going with the Denver Nuggets. I think as he starts to play better, the Nuggets will play better. You're getting them at plus 950, Greg.
I will also stay consistent because Luka Doncic is amazing. So I like the Mavs. You can get the Mavericks at plus 2,100. They're 3rd in the Western Conference right now. I'll take those odds. A 20-year-old leading me to the NBA Finals. I'll take it. He's Frank Stanfield. I'm Greg Sussman. This has been Inside the Lines. Knicks game night is next. Enjoy the game.